What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Man, today is a special day. I get to chill with the legendary, the infamous, you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know about 90s music and the 2000s music and some of the best hip-hop that came out of the South, you would sleep. I'm sitting next to one half of Field Mob, the boy Smoke. What's happening, Smoke?
What it is, man.
Hey. I've been knowing this guy a long time, man. You know, it feels good to have, you know, friends that get to come in town and do things. That's why I love Miami. I could never leave. Every weekend, somebody from out of town called me like, "Hey, Lee, I'm coming to Miami. What's happening?" And this week, you know what I'm saying, I happened to get that call from Smoke. So, what brought you back down to Miami this time?
Vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kicking it this time. A
little bit of R&R.
Yeah, R&R.
Yeah, that's definitely what's up, man. Talk to us about what you've been up to, man. I know you needed the R&R because you've been working. You've been busting your tail. So, what you been up to as of recent?
Well, as of recent, I just did a little deal with T-Pain.
Okay, that's what's up. What kind of deal y'all got going on?
Basically, you ever heard of Young Cash?
Young Cash.
I just wanna.
Okay. Yeah. I know that song. Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Young Cash, we got we just did a group, man. I'm like Teddy Riley, man. I got different groups. I'm in like 3 groups right now.
That's what's up.
Well, Teddy Riley was in what? He was in what's the name of the Rex and Effects? No, not what it was.
He was in Blackstreet too.
He was in Blackstreet.
Yeah.
And that group, what they had that group? No.
Blackstreet was Rump Shaker.
Rump Shaker.
But that's Blackstreet.
Okay. He was in Guy.
Guy. Yeah. There you go. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it.
Prince was in a few groups. Yeah. Prince was in damn. Yeah. Power Generation.
Well, that's what's up. So you've been getting involved in some behind the scenes stuff with you writing and producing and stuff like that.
I'm officially assigned to T-Pain as a writer.
Okay, that's awesome, man. Let's drop a bag for that, man.
Yeah.
You know, I know you've been getting to it for a long time, man. You know, how many years you got in the game now?
Shit, 21.
21 years. So 21, right before your daughter was born.
You know what? 20. No, it's been longer than that. If I count before music, you know what I mean? If I count the grind, you know what I mean? It's been 25 years.
25 years in the making.
If I count the grind.
And where exactly you counting from? You counting from before you got signed? You counting from high school?
High school, yeah.
Yeah. That's about where it started, honestly. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't get that bug in you by high school, you ain't gonna be one of them. You know what I'm saying? Because it gotta get you early. You know what I'm saying? I remember freestyling, jumping around, watching Criss Cross. Criss Cross was my earliest influence in rap music because they was my age. Well, they looked like they was my age.
And they Georgia boys as well.
Yeah, shout out to Criss Cross, man. Rest in peace to that's Chris?
Yeah, he just died. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, rest in peace to him, man. I was sad about that too. Yeah. Man, so many greats came through Jermaine Dupri, man. Shout out Jermaine Dupri, man. I can't wait to meet that legend now. But anyway, back to the point.
Matter of fact, while we're on Jermaine Dupri, I'm on Jermaine Dupri's second album. All I Like Are Them Jazzy Hoes.
Yeah, I remember Jazzy. Yeah, I remember that song.
You know me and Sean on that. So I'm on JD's album. I'm on his album. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, man. Shout out to JD, man. Shout out to the whole So Def.
Yeah, man. That's why you one of them legends, man. You know, I started this podcast to be able to talk about the bag, you know what I'm saying, to get to the bag with other brothers that's trying to come up and follow some of your steps, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Major Mondaze is all about, you know, taking it to that next level, you know, getting to that money, you know what I'm saying, the right way. Because, like you said earlier, we was just talking off camera, some brothers go to prison and they don't, you know what I'm saying, they don't change. They do the same shit when they get out. They
become more untamed, you know what I mean, instead of, you got 2 ways you can go. You know what I mean? You can get in there and educate yourself. You know what I mean? And get out and apply what you learned in there. You know what I mean? Now, you can educate yourself by the library or go doing some research, or you can talk to other men that are real men who had
that been through that.
You know what I mean? You can get your education on. Hell, you might have went in there for a whole bunch of weed. You know what I mean? I tell you all the time.
And come home and start a dispensary.
Right, and to start a dispensary. Out the game, you learn from home inside.
Yeah.
In the pen. I'm going to tell you something, man. Prison can be a college to a real street nigga. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you what I was doing when I was in there. Because you know me before and after my prison bid. The whole time I was locked up, I was reading those books you saw on my shelf the other day when you came to the shop. That's all I was doing was reading Robert Greene. I was reading nothing but Robert Greene the whole time. And I was working on my book that's coming to fruition as we speak. It's going to be called 49 Floors Up in My Own Words. So that's, you remember I had the condo, before I went to prison, I had the condo on the 49th floor in downtown Miami.
Right.
So the book is basically like the fall from the 49th.
From the flow.
Cause I started from the bottom
Right.
and made it up to the 49th.
Right.
And then it's the fall. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
what happened in between and after. So, but yeah, that's what's up, man. So to have you behind the scenes, man, that's gonna be crazy, man. I've been in the studio with you, and I know you gonna get some shit cracking. So,
I mean,
singles?
it's artist development. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like with Young Cash, you know, he been signed to Pain, but you know, doing a group with him, it's just more developing him at the same time. You know, benefiting from the situation. So we got a group called Gemini.
That's dope.
Young Cash is a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. We got an EP coming out called Twin Flame.
That's dope. Any dates on that yet?
Like right now, it's just in the works. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
But we working. It's most definitely gonna drop.
Yeah.
The Field Mart situation, I'm still in that group. It's just Sean has some legalities he got to deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When those legalities are up, we'll continue with what we got.
That's
going
what
on.
everybody waiting on, man. You know it. Everybody waiting on that album, man. And shout out to Sean, man, because I've been watching him through his journey. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when it's time to figure it out, that's gonna make the most out of you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be a beast.
Exactly.
Through the fire.
Same thing as prison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go through that time. You know what I mean? You got two choices. You either gonna let that time destroy you, or you gonna let that time build you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're supposed to go in there and come out smarter. You know what I mean?
That's the plan. I mean, in technicality, that's what they designed it for, kinda. But even though they not doing what they should, but it's just once you in there, you got to do it though. It's called a rehabilitation center. It's called an institution.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
So
you supposed to be rehabilitizing yourself while you're in there. So it's up to you to do with your time. Cause you got niggas in there that go to prison. They fucking punks. They playing cards all day. They doing dumb shit instead of trying to focus on like niggas probably would have thought I was a nerd.
Right.
The only thing separated me from a nerd in the cell was glasses, probably. Because I'm sitting in there and I'm reading all day and I'm writing all day and I'm reading all day and I'm writing. And then when I came home, I had a plan. I was focused. You see what I'm saying? So my plan was already to come home and hit the ground running and start a business. I just didn't know which business I was going to do.
Right.
I thought it was going to be me as a rapper and I was going to end up branching out. But God took his own, you know what I'm saying? God took the wheel, like they say. You feel me? So once God took the wheel and I just learned to just follow that movement.
And most of them, they take the cop-out route.
Yeah.
So they be like, oh, I'm finna get a CDL.
Yeah.
When I get out, I'm finna sell me some cars.
I'm finna work at the construction
yard.
yard.
You know what I mean? I'm finna work on that. I'm finna get me
That's
a job
giving
out
up.
there on the dock. I'm finna get me a job out there on the port. You know what I mean?
That's every prison man's dream to
You
get on the dock.
shrinking yourself.
Yeah.
You feel me? You shrinking yourself, man. No. You supposed to be thinking about getting out and working for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Any black man listening to this right now, you can hear the words from somebody who has made tons of money in this industry and been in the street at the same time. And he gonna tell you firsthand, you supposed to be on the business. If you don't own a business, you're not gonna never get to the full potential that you can be. Because like for my daughter, she ain't number 5, 6 years old. So when she got a small emergency, if I was at work, what would I have to do? I would have to call out, miss money. But now that I own a business, I can just close my store.
Right.
I'll close my store. Even if I don't got no employees working, I just close my store. I close for today. Mm-hmm. You could call me tomorrow. You see what I'm saying?
You got no boss. You are your boss.
Exactly. And I've been living like that for 5 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not turning back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to drop the bag for myself.
Yeah, man.
You feel me?
You got to get used to that algorithm. You got to get used to being the boss. You're a state boss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll feel like you again, shrinking yourself if you goddamn go work for somebody else after you've been working for yourself for so long.
So, speaking of working for somebody, I noticed as of recent, you started getting into real estate. You know what I'm saying? I know we talking about working for somebody, but I want to know more about the real estate because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's one of those situations with real estate where if you don't have no land, you go end up working for somebody.
Yeah.
So like, talk to us about the real estate things that you got going on, because I want to know some more about that.
Well, basically, I got a show coming out called Mo Bando.
Okay.
You already know we call abandoned homes bandos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Basically, you got squatters in them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Basically, what you could do is you get an abandoned home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you spend the bread on replenishing the home.
But how do you find these abandoned homes?
I mean, you can go on Zelle. But what I would do is, and with
Just
me and
ride
my
in the
partner,
hood.
we ride through.
You ride in the hood. See, I ain't never even did it, and that's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm gonna go look for it, but continue.
But everybody don't have that
Hustler mind state.
and they don't have that ability to be able to go to the hood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
They scared of the hood.
Right. But street niggas like us, we can go to the hood. You know what I mean? Face card, we good just cause,
Yeah.
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A cracker can't ride through your hood. You can't ride through the hood with a cracker. You know what I mean? Automatic, not to call white people crackers. You know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're going to feel like you with the police just
Yeah.
because of this person's bright pigmentation.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, you know, we get to go to the hood and we can go check out these spots, get the phone on front of these spots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And find out how much it's gonna cost to get the home. You know what I mean? Now, one thing, if a person asks me what do they need to get into real estate, I would say, first, you need some money.
Need
You're
some
not
money.
finna get
And how much money would you say they need?
like, personally, like, I would say $10,000.
10,000. That's a decent number to start with. I mean, if you gonna get so if y'all paying attention out there, he's letting y'all know, like, if you gonna get involved with real estate, that's the limit. You got to come in with a minimum of $10,000, and I agree with that, because with my game that I do with the phone repair, you gonna need at least a minimum of $1,000 if you want to jump in hard.
Right.
If you want to jump in good and right and you gonna need at least $1,000. You could get the screwdrivers for $5, but that ain't what you're paying for.
Right.
You're paying for the whole maneuver, as I would call it. So. Continue, say so.
So with 10 bands, man, ain't nobody finna turn down 10. People ain't just turning down 10 bands. Especially in this climate right now, people ain't turning down 10 bands. So shit, the bando cost 40 or 30 or 50. They still take 10 bands on that 50. You know what I mean?
And then make your payments on it.
You make your payments on it. Okay,
Yeah.
boom. You get them that 10 bands on that motherfucker, and then next thing you know, you replenish the home. Now you got this home. You in the bank own this home. This your crib.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you still paying on it. You know what I mean? Because you got to pay that other 30 after you done paid that 10 if it costs 40.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So basically now you in the bank own it. You could borrow off of the house.
Yeah.
So now the bank, you spent whatever you spent for it. So the bank say, okay, well, you spent 40 on the house.
Yeah.
You could borrow off of the house with the bank.
That's called equity.
That's the equity.
Yeah.
Boom. Now you done borrowed 40.
Yeah.
You done borrowed the 40 that you spent 10.
Yeah. To get.
To get.
Yeah. I
Now
see where you're going.
40.
I see where you're going with it.
You got the 40 from the bank. You get the 40 and you replenish the home.
Yeah.
Like me and my girl was just talking about this. She was like, man, I know how to get shit dirt cheap. Quality shit. You know what I mean? But
like what? Like furniture, or what you mean? Like appliances?
Man, panels, motherfucker, everything for a house. Plumbing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, cause you finna replenish this home. You finna get the floors redone. You finna get the cabinets redone. You finna replenish this house.
Yeah.
Spend that 40 on replenishing the home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And now you bring the property value up.
Yes, triple. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the property value finna go up. Shit.
From 40 to, let's say, 120.
120. You know what I
Let's
mean?
just be real. Okay, somewhere around there, right?
120, exactly.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I mean?
then from there.
Let's go to a triple. So now you got 120. Now, that 120, you could borrow 80% of that 120 from the bank and put it in your pocket.
Yeah. And then would you be paying payments on that?
You still, but listen.
Would you be paying payments on the 80 that you just took out because you got to pay them back? Or because are you selling it? Or
it's for sale. You know
okay.
what I mean? It's gonna sell. You know what I mean? Basically.
Oh, you mean when you sell it to somebody else, you'll just pay them that?
It's on the market, period. It's gonna go up every year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The value gonna go up every year on the house. You know what I mean? No, the house is for sale.
But I'm saying, when you pulling that 80 out, are you refinancing?
No, well, basically, like when the house sells,
Yeah.
You already got your 80%. You already got your bread.
So they gonna get theirs.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I like that.
So when the person come by, the bank
like
gonna
that.
take your 80% that they gave you.
Yeah, and then keep.
And they gonna keep the rest of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shit, you putting the money in your pocket now.
And I could go buy 5 more houses.
Now I got. Listen,
Yeah.
I got 80% of 120. What is that? That's like
80% of 120. 80% of 100 would be 80. So 20%,
like 90.
It's like, I mean, now they like 85 or 90, something
85.
like that. Yeah.
Boom. Now,
85.
remember, if you did this with $10,000,
Yeah, that makes sense.
so now you got 8 more times to do this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you got 8 more 10 bands. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. Now you got 80,000. Put up 50, and with that 40, go do that shit again with 10 bands 4 more times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now you finna do this same rigmarole again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now you done did this shit 4 more times. You just put $85,000 in your pocket 4 more times.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know what I mean? And
When you started doing this?
well, basically, a partner of mine, I'm gonna be real with you, a partner of mine that wanted to do some film mob shit with me, he was just doing it. And I saw him, and I'm like, how did you move up here?
Yeah.
Like, what happened? Because he from Orlando, and he told me what he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, I want to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What year was that?
This was last year.
Last year. Okay, so you just getting in.
Yeah, just getting in. Yeah, fresh.
So how you
I only
got?
I only got 2 homes.
So how you got to the point where you got a show already?
Well, a show like
Because you said you doing a show.
Basically, yeah. So
Yeah.
the show is. Hey, look how easy it is. You doing? Look what you
No,
doing.
I know, but I'm curious because
So this what it is.
it's on.
So
what
I
station
saw-
you got?
Bravo picking it up.
Bravo. Yeah. Okay.
Bravo picking it up.
Yeah.
Basically, the dudes who I'm doing the business with, they already known in the real estate game as the construction crew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, they always
Yeah.
doing seminars all over the
Yeah.
really below the Mason and Dixon in the
Yeah.
South.
Okay.
Basically,
Some people who don't know what that mean, that's the line that separated the North from the South in the
Right.
Revolutionary War. You see what I'm saying? When this nigga talk, you gotta really be knowing some shit. That's why he my big brother, man. 'Cause I fuck with Smoke because he can talk like that, and I can talk like that and understand what the fuck he talking about.
Right.
So continue, brother. So they was doing it. You said they was already into it.
yeah, and so
then,
you know, I'm like, how do you do it? Like, what do I what do I need to do? And he told me what he did with $10,000.
what was your initial investment?
10 bands.
That's all you came with.
That's
10.
it.
Yeah.
And when I saw how easy it
Yeah.
was, I'm like, man, how many niggas need to know this?
But ain't your credit good though now, Smoke? You've been touching money for a long time.
Of
So
course.
I mean, what if it about somebody like me? My credit ain't so great.
Listen.
Can I come in with the 10 and still be able to do that?
Listen, if you going in, listen, I would do it like with you. What we're going to do.
Yeah.
No,
We definitely gonna do that.
No, we gonna put it in together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't going to real estate school. You know what I mean? I'm not. But my girl,
We got time for that.
I gave her the $250.
Yeah, go ahead, let mama do it.
Yeah, and we gonna do it through her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But when
you
she go-
utilize me and you build your credit
By
up
her,
through me.
by her going to real estate
I'm
school.
gonna get
is
you
it-
in the game.
No, just a quick question. Keeping in the business aspect, by her going to school, now y'all gonna create your own, what you call it, real estate firm,
Exactly.
or what, is that
Yes.
the plan?
I mean, basically, when you got your real estate license, you can start your company.
Because real estate, to me,
Immediately.
real estate is
You
blank
ain't
to
even
me.
gotta-
I know nothing about real estate
Listen,
as far as the
listen,
basic.
Listen,
like,
you ain't
know
even
what I'm
gotta
saying?
haven't sold a house yet.
Yeah.
You get the real estate license, you can start your own company. Get your LLC and start.
That's
your,
what you did. Yeah,
right.
yep.
So,
That's what's up. Congratulations,
Right.
man. Let me drop
Now-
the bag for doing this,
let's
man.
do it.
Yeah. But okay, so you know, we could talk a lot about real estate, and I want to jump on a couple different topics, but I know that you said.
Hold on, let me finish that.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me.
Like, it was so easy.
Yeah.
Like, and so I'm like, he was like, I got like 30 of these.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he did it off of his first check that he got from the first house he did.
Yeah.
Now it also cuts off gentrification. Now gentrification is when you live in the house and somebody tell you, hey, I just want you to move out.
Yeah.
This is my house.
Yeah.
I mean, you paying rent. Street niggas in the streets don't know nothing about that because they been paying rent all day. Like they been watching their mama and daddy paying rent. This is all they know is to
Yeah.
pay rent.
Yeah.
They don't know that they could get rent paid to them. They don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
This show basically is to show people, you know what I mean, like really niggas like us, like you were just saying, man, my credit ain't good.
Yeah, for real. I mean, you know, that's why I'm speaking for them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's about.
Right.
Is your iPhone damaged? Come to We Fix MIA, Miami's largest black-owned repair shop. We have 2 locations conveniently located in the city of Miami and Miami Gardens. We also have a mobile van equipped to repair your devices anywhere. For more information, visit us at WeFixMIA.com. Is your iPhone broke? We can fix it, we can fix it. Is your iPad cracked? We can fix it, we can fix it. Call We Fix MIA. Call We Fix MIA. Is your iPhone broke? We can fix it, we can fix it. Is your iPad cracked? We can fix it, we can fix it. Call We Fix MIA. Call We Fix MIA. You can also find us on your favorite social media outlets at We Fix MIA. That's WeFixMIA.com. Or call us at 305-751-8486.
From like, okay, being a street nigga, I always been smart in school, right? I ain't been a super, like, you know, genius student, but I always was decent in school. Always got good grades, right? Got in the streets, went to prison, got felonies on my name, all type of shit. So when I went to prison, I came home and I had my daughter. I had a revelation. I'm like, damn, I can't get no money working for these people, man.
Right.
They not paying me enough. Look at the shit I'm doing. I was doing iron rigging. You remember, you see me with the harness on Facebook? Because you were my Facebook friend, so you know. I had the harness on, hanging on the side of the building doing iron rigging. I did that for like a year and a half, and then I got fired because you remember I was going through a lot with my daughter's mom as far as like custody issues and stuff like that. Right. We had broken up, and then we wasn't seeing eye to eye. I didn't see my daughter for 9 months, so I was very frustrated, and I cursed the man out because it was just, you know, I went off on him. I was about to hit him. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck cursing. Like, it just got there. You know how you yelling and you heated, and it just, somebody had to hold me back. So anyway, I lost my temper and got fired from a great, you know what I'm saying, career. You feel me? Like, I got homies that's doing iron rigging. They own 2-3 houses, and they just getting money, getting $100 a year and flipping it and doing what they doing and turning it into a decent, you know what I'm saying, empire, right? So after that, I was lost. I'm like, damn, what I'm gonna do? But I had the studio equipment. Remember, I had the studio equipment from my condo. Right. So since I had the studio equipment, I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna start my own business. Mm-hmm. At that moment right there, that single moment right there, turned me into what I am right now. Because if I ain't have that moment of getting kicked out and thrown out like that, I would have never started my own business. Because I would have kept going that way. Right. Not to say there's nothing wrong with that career, that field, or pursuing some type of career, but you know, and I know, I ain't made for that. It's some other things that I got that's gonna be great for me. You feel me? So I'm trying to find that path. So with that being said, just to make a long story short, this whole podcast is about pushing that agenda. We trying to get black men to get into power, and you know what I'm saying, get black men to open up and think different ways to maneuver and make money legit, even if you made mistakes in your life, to be able to still do better for your family tomorrow without going to jail again. Right. Okay, so the story goes, I opened up the little spot in behind a tattoo shop. After the tattoo shop, I got the studio that you know. You came in town. We kept going, kept getting lit. Now it's been 5 years. But in the midst of that, I found the skill of fixing phones. That trade came out of nowhere. My dad came to me and was like, hey, son, I need you to fix my phone. I'm like, man, I don't fix phones. He like, son, I need you to fix my phone. I'm like, how I'm gonna fix your phone? Like, Smoke, this how it happened, Smoke, because I know you don't know the story like that. So it's like, I'm like, all right, because he a mechanic. My dad was a mechanic. He a dope dealer too, you feel me? But he was a mechanic. That was his little thing. So he like, man, you can fix that phone. Find a way. So I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I got a homie that fix phones. Let me see what's up. Let me just put myself to the challenge just because he said it. You get what I'm saying? And that's why you got to, man, we got to stay open. Your eyes got to be open. Because when I found that, I did it. I paid like $60 for the parts and all that shit. Looked on YouTube. Fucked up the phone for like 6 hours, and then I finally got it right. When I got it right, the next day I had a flyer with the motherfucking flyer saying I fix phones, and I've been going up since then. The next day, not 2 weeks, not 2 weeks, Smoke, not 2 years, not 15 minutes, just the next day. The next day I had flyers ready. And then I already had the studio. People already know me, so it turned into something. So that's why I tell you that story, just to, you know what I'm saying, like, let you know, like, it's so good to see niggas take different paths. Like, you see how you doing the bando thing? I love that. Like, because you still talented. You still Smoke. You going to always be talented with the music. You get on the mic right now, and it's like, niggas in church right now, street gospel. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But when I see you doing the real estate, I'm like, oh, okay. I take my hat off and salute that. So you know what I'm saying? We're gonna drop the bag for that. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not trying to just keep the bag to myself. You know what I mean? Like,
definitely.
You know, I ain't. You know, like I said, the whole point of doing the show is to show men of our caliber. You know what I mean? That we can raise our level of caliber. You know what I mean? With this game that these crackers. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep saying crackers.
Yeah, I mean, I can blur it out. I'll blur you out.
That these white folk been doing for eons. With our land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now I know how you feel on that, and let's
like, let's benefit from our own land, from the soil that our blood is
blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, man, for real. This shit it's time. They got to stop playing, man. You know, I look at the whole scope of the industry in the world, and I say, man, God, if you don't want me to get up there to do your will, then what you doing? Because I know what the type of influence I'm going to come with. You know what I'm saying? I'm a student of Park. I'm a student of Malcolm. You know, I'm a student of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I done took in my elders the right way. You feel me? I done took in them lessons. So if I get in the position of power, I know what I'm going to do. But let's talk more on something else I had caught that you said. You said you was doing it with your lady. And
I made my girl go get a real estate license.
I like that because, you know what I'm saying, honestly, I recently just got married. I don't know if you know that or not, but, you know, we went married officially because of the benefits that it gives financially.
Exactly.
That's the first thing. And then also, you know, she's open to the polygamy. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to hear your view on that. Like, how you feel about black polygamy? And I see it starting to make somewhat of a trend now where, you know, we've been knowing about it, but like
a lot of these things that they calling trends, I hate that they call them trends because
I know, but I just want to.
It's people waking up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, I wouldn't force that on someone who isn't polygamous. You feel what I'm saying? Or I wouldn't force that on someone who, because they don't know that polygamous. I wouldn't force that on somebody who's been doctored to be monogamous.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, a person who's, like I said, I'm glad people waking up. You know what I mean? Because a person who understands polygamy, that person is from up under that fucking bullshit, that social construct, that
status and that status quo.
Program behavior.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You know, other than that, like, if that person ain't under that, if that person is still caught in that time, caught in that area, but you still love that person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what you should do is try to get wake that person up or help that person come on over. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, you can't force nobody on nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't force people on nothing. They're gonna end up not liking you, and you're gonna end up not liking them because you done took the water, the horse to the water, and the horse ain't drink. You see what I'm saying? and the horse don't like that you got down pulling and forcing them to the water. You know what I mean? So it ain't gonna work. Like, at the end of the day, like, you got polygamous people. You got monogamous people. You know what I mean? I feel like polygamous people should look for polygamous people to deal with. You know what I mean? That's aware of polygamy. Those that aren't aware of it, you know what I mean?
Would you consider yourself?
I think they shouldn't connect. I think they shouldn't, because you are aware of it, and the person ain't aware of it. It's like, y'all all y'all gotta do is clash. You know what I mean? And the clash come from the love. Like, you love this person. That person love you, even though you clash. Just because you clash with a person don't mean you don't love them. You know what I mean? You clash with the ones you love mostly.
Mostly, yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact that I have to deal with that too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes with me, like, I deal with, you said something that's crazy, but I'm gonna take
But how
that
I feel about polygamy, like, I understand the benefits from it. It ain't just benefits from financially. It ain't just those benefits. Like, God, it's beneficial spiritually. You know what I mean? It's agape love. You know what I mean? You loving that person without conditions. You loving that person limitlessly. You feel what I'm saying? You're judging that person by their heart, not their brain, not by their gut. You know what I mean? You, regardless of what this person did, is that a good person? Is that person did that bad thing?
Yeah.
But is it, or does it change your perspective about that person now? That person did something that you weren't cool with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does your love disappear now? You know what I mean? Like,
that's when you feel like when a person is polygamous, in my eyes, like we talked about it, it's like it's unconditional love.
Right.
You unconditionally love that person to be able to do the things that you may not even want them to do, so to speak, but you understand that that's a part of what's going to be able to keep things flowing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And keeping things flowing is important because when you got that piece and that rotation and you got man, my shit over there running like a machine, bro. like clockwork. Because you know the lifestyle I come from.
Right.
You already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no secret that I you feel me?
All you gotta do is wake up in the morning.
It's no secret.
You ain't gotta wake up in the morning looking to hustle. I gotta go find out.
Yeah.
No, the blessing already there.
It's there. So I'm busy.
You busy
I'm
on
busy.
the blessing.
I'm busy.
God already got the blessing there for you.
I work sun up to sundown till I'm tired.
And it comes from
every day.
And it comes from that love between you and her. That exchange. You know what
That's why I married her, because like the more I started seeing, you know what I'm saying, like what's really out here and what I'm doing, and you know what I'm saying, like, yo, nah, I need that person that's gonna understand that you taking responsibility for what we need to do.
Yes.
You taking responsibility, I'm taking responsibility for what we need to do as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck around out there in the street, dog, this one and that one and that. Man, all they doing is draining you.
That shit drain you. Cause you lose every time you break up with a bitch.
Right.
Like, because every time, cause now she taking something you bought her.
Energy vampire.
Bro, I bought 2 pairs of titties. I bought 3 asses.
Bro, I done bought titties and ass too, bro.
Like, you go 2 pairs of titties and 3 asses. You know what I'm saying? And you know I ain't bullshit. I'm telling you. Like, I done paid for it. So I know, like, yo, a motherfucker leave. And then I done got, you know what I'm saying, things out of females that, you know what I'm saying, obviously you already know Lee Major the Mac. You feel me? They know what it is. Like, you feel me? What's understood don't need to be explained.
Right.
But anyway, to the point, just, with the whole black polygamy, the reason why I brought it up is because people be so shocked, but that's what I was doing back then, and nobody really understand it, because really, with my shit, I didn't really want them to be prostitutes. That's not telling
my girl about you yesterday.
That's not how it went. Now, I'm going to explain for the first time. This a world premiere. Look, this a world premiere. Look, this a world premiere. I'm going to explain the way Lee Major the Mac had the household running. Back then, it was like I came into the lifestyle through somebody who was hardcore. The hardcore P gonna have you selling it. Yeah. Real deal selling it. I mean selling it. Like real selling it to anybody. I'm talking about nigga in a wheelchair, nasty, ain't been bathing. You gonna pay for you, hey, he gonna get it. Hey, you just gotta do it, right? So when I came in the game, I'm in Miami, strip club capital. You see what I'm saying? Strip club capital. Miami been a strip club capital for a long time. And just people just not starting to really understand that. Mm-hmm. So me, I'm a young nigga. I'm in the clubs. Handsome, got money. Yeah. All the bitches want me because my bitch like pussy. Right. So my bitch just like pussy. That's it. That's how it started. My bitch like pussy. I got ecstasy pills. We going to the hotel. Right. I got 2, 3 of them in there. I'm drunk. I'm lit. I'm throwed. Yo, everybody run the bag. Let's run the bag. Let's pitch in together, and then we gonna do what we need to do. We gonna get this. Right. Everybody gonna be happy. Right. Cause I had that Cali influence that it was like, Lee, do it. Why not? You got all the hoes anyway. Like, but it's so crazy because when I was in the 4th grade or 3rd grade or something like that in Overtown, it's a girl. She know who she is. A girl named Shanae Hadley. This girl gave me a whole golden watch, bro. A whole golden watch, bro. Right. She I don't know what kind of watch. It could have been a Rolex, anything. She gave me the watch, bro. And then the next day in school, when I wore that shit, the nigga came to the school. The dad came to the school and snatched the watch off me. Get my shit, nigga. You tripping? Like, I'm like, damn, what happened? She like, oh, what? She stole her daddy watch and gave it to me in the 4th grade, nigga. This shit was blessed upon me. Like, I promise you, bro. Like, I promise you, bro. This a fact. Like, if you went to Dunbar, you know, like, who I'm talking about. Like, you feel me? So, with that to be said, like, yeah, like, as I got older, like, you feel me? It's crazy, too. Like, this type of shit that I don't even talk about. I used to think I was ugly. For a long time, I used to think girls wasn't going to like me. Because when I was a kid, I got my little brother, Tony. And Tony real bright, light skin, right? So, when we go everywhere.
All the girls like him.
Oh, man. So, I used to think, like, in my head, like. But then when I got older, I took the athletic side. Like, my body and stuff. You feel me? So. And then it changed for me, you feel me? Like, so I started fucking them up, you feel me? Like, I used to be 6-pack, you already know, football playing nigga, like fighting nigga, boxing nigga, like, you feel me? So money getting nigga, like, goes in my mouth, you already know, like, it was different then. So for a long time, shit was crazy. But that lifestyle with the women and stuff, I just feel like if I don't have more than one, it's like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I gotta have another one, like, somewhere. Even though my wife know, like, I'ma tell her, but I don't have to do it, though. I ain't thirsty, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to, but she know, like, when it come down, we gonna find one, be like, oh, babe, you like her? I like her? Boom, we gonna handle up. If she stick around, we'll bless her. Right. But if she don't stick around, that's on her. And
the crazy part is, like, it's the fact knowing that she's okay with it. Yeah. It's why you don't go, goddamn. You're not out
I'm not gonna go nowhere. I ain't going nowhere.
It's like, to keep you loving me like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, but to just the thought of knowing that you are down with me to the fullest. You are all the way down with me. You know what I mean? There are places that you are down. You are so down with me. Some of them places down there we ain't gonna even reach. Yeah. But to know that you'll do that, you know what I mean? Know that you it's on that level.
We
might not even have to even do that shit.
But just know
But to knowing if we got there,
is there.
You there. You ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere.
That's enough.
That's enough. Because that's a rider. That's the definition of a rider. That's the definition of a ride or die bitch. That's the definition.
I'm going to do my thing to make sure we never have to do all of that.
Because that's what I'm working for. That's what you're working for. Right. You don't want to have to do all this other shit.
But to just knowing, just the knowing of, if it get there to that point, I know you going to stand up in the paint.
Look, during the pandemic, she had to get a taste of that pole. She had to, because it was hard. And she a church-going type. She a old, like, but she has, because she thick. I'm like, and I had the devil took over for a second. Like, I'm like, girl, you better go get that. What you mean? Like, because, hey.
Had a relapse.
It's pandemic, man. We about to die. It's like, hey, it's now or never. Shit.
This girl right here, sit across me.
Yeah.
She done asked me, baby, if we get down there how to dance, you can be dancing.
That's what I'm telling you.
We had to do what you had to do.
Hey, so
I got your back.
Yeah,
you know
man.
What I mean?
Definitely.
You know,
that's what it's about.
Programmed to be like, he don't love me if he puts me on the pole.
Yeah.
He don't love me if he's cool with
doing
certain things that
like that.
I do.
Yeah. See, back in the days
when it's really I love you
enough to do it.
Yes.
You remember? You ever seen the movie Why the Fools Fall in Love with Lorenz Tate and them? The role Vivica Fox played. Remember Vivica Fox in the Water? Because they played Frankie Lyman's story. Oh yeah, Frankie Lyman's story, right? Yeah. Okay, so Vivica Fox played the one of his wives. He had 3 wives. The song "Why the Fools Fall in Love" is a story of Frankie Lyman having 3 wives and they was fighting over the money, and then it ended up being nothing anyway because the record labels took it all. But to the point, she played his wife that was with him when he was on his dick. He was on his dick bad. He was on heroin, and when he was on heroin, Frankie Lyman. Why do fools fall in love? Yeah, Frankie Lyman and teenagers. That's one of the movies I grew up watching. You feel me? So. I always noticed her role. Like, she was down with him. She sold her pussy, everything, prostitute, whatever she had to do back then. She went to jail and all. About Frankie. You get what I'm saying?
But she just gotta know that you ain't going nowhere.
That's a different type of love.
Yeah, she gotta know you ain't going nowhere.
The rest of them,
if she know, hey, he ain't going nowhere.
No, I'm just speaking on the fact that she loved him enough to do those things.
Yeah.
She did it for him because he was getting so deep in, and she was riding with him down to the bottom, and then he left her. You see what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, you know, it's fucked up of him to leave her. But I'm just saying the point of that energy. That's why I ain't letting her leave. That's why we married.
Right.
God damn it.
Right.
Like, yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
Right.
My wife give me that energy. Like, if we went all the way down, she'd be right there in a goddamn. We're like, but we ain't on that. Obviously, we bosses over here. But it's just the fact of, you know, it feels good, and I ain't gonna let it go because I had it before.
Boy, you blessed.
Yeah.
That shit is worth $1 billion.
Yeah, for real.
That woman you got is.
Yeah.
You are a billionaire.
I want you to come and eat.
Like that.
I want you to come and eat with her. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, she under the weather, and she not gonna be able to do it this time. Okay. But what we gotta do is we gotta let you try Mimi's foods. Mimi loves foods. She's Haitian, and she got that fire. That's all I can say.
That griot.
But she could cook anything. But her seafood is so raw. But she does seafood boils. We about to get a trailer. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mimi Love Foods.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna
Mimi Love Foods.
Yeah. You feel me? So
I'm gonna see if I love your food. I'm gonna check you out tomorrow.
Yeah. What time you leaving? I'll see if she can whip up something at the house. But she can't do nothing big. You know what I'm saying? But
shit, what the day is?
Today is Wednesday. You leaving tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already know. Yeah. So you know we'll figure it out though. You already
I mean,
know
we got studio tonight. You know
let's go to the studio. Let's figure it out. That's why I said she was under the weather. She ain't gonna be able to do it tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, I was already thinking about that. I was gonna have the food catered here for you, cause you legendary. And I'm gonna say this before we get off. You already know, man. You my brother. I be seeing so many niggas dying every day. Every day I see it. It just from all walks of life, from P&Bs to little CNCs,
to still
to
be
little
here.
who and who's and. So it's a blessing to see here, to be here with you. It's a blessing to see you. You feel me? You know, I've been working my ass off. You feel me? We gonna continue to lock in, but you know, it's love, and I wish many blessings on all your endeavors and everything you got going on. You feel me? Let's rock. Let's keep going, pushing it to the 2023. Yeah. I told you I want to fuck around. It's Black in Tech now. You know what I'm saying?
Black in Tech, man. Listen,
Black in Tech.
I'm
that's
fucking
the thing.
with you with that. I'm trying to get that. Ain't no trying. We do it.
We
let's
doing
do it.
That.
We bring
let's
that.
do the Black in Tech where we
hard.
bring this together
hard.
and we make these connections. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with it, man.
Let's do it.
I'm with it.
Let's do it. Yeah, drop that money bag.
We made you, nigga.
We made you, nigga.
Yes, sir.